What's good, everybody? If you're looking at the title of this video, you're sitting there going, Leech is meta? How is that possible? Is this guy on drugs? I promise I am actually not on drugs. You've probably been running into Leech recently because a fellow YouTuber by the name of DeraJN posted a video about a Leech deck that he created in order to counter the current meta decks that are going on. So now this pool 1 card that everybody's overlooked and ignored for months suddenly finds himself dead center of the meta and countering all the big time decks that are running in Marvel Snap right now. So I wanted to just explain why Leech is in the meta now and why Dera's deck really performs well and show you some games that I played with this deck. So this is his deck right below me. Apparently this deck has won him about 75 to 80% of games. I personally haven't seen exactly the same success, and I believe that's because now a lot of people are running the deck and other people are trying to counter it because they see Leech getting played all the time. That being said, I've still had a ton of success with this deck. It has certainly won me a ton of games that I otherwise probably shouldn't have won. And the main key to that is when you play Leech on turn 5, all of a sudden your opponent's big time 6 drop that they're getting ready to play at the end of the game has no abilities and basically just has the power on the front of the card. All the meta cards that you see played on turn 6 that are going to give people big power boosts across the board suddenly don't have the ability to be played. Death is all of a sudden a 9 power card again. She-Hulk doesn't get the minus boost if you skipped energy on the 5th turn. Silver Surfer is just a 3 drop with 0 power. Of course, those are only some examples of the meta cards that are running around. There's plenty of different decks with huge drops on turn 6 that are all nullified by Leech's power. And the big time drops that we want to have on turn 6 are going to be Leader to copy their power across the board if you're ahead on those locations, or you can use Arrow, who we all know is an incredible card that's going to just take whatever your opponent plays and drag it into the location that she's sitting at. Magneto is also there because he is, of course, an incredibly strong card with 12 power, and he has the ability to shift things around and create chaos if you think that Arrow and Leader don't win the game. There's a lot to be said in a card that could drop that much power in 1 drop, but because it's mostly kind of control elements for the last couple turns with Leech, Arrow, Leader, you really want to make sure that you set up your board early on with enough power to end up winning the game. So we have cards like Sunspot, that's a 1 drop that could turn into a big time card, Lizard, who's a 2 drop with 5 power, Thor, who could turn into a 10 power card for 3 energy if you draw Mjolnir, and Maximus, who has the highest standard power out of any of the 3 drops. And the beautiful part about Maximus is that you're really not particularly worried about the fact that you're letting your opponent draw 2 cards. The idea is to leech all the power out of those cards anyway on turn 5. And of course, you got your standard control cards like Scorpion and Shang-Chi to clean up the board if anything goes wrong. The final card is a really interesting one, and that's White Queen. And the reason that White Queen is in here is because she's a strong 4 drop with 6 power, but she's also going to show you the big time drop that your opponent is likely to play on turn 6 so that you can decide exactly who to play between Arrow, Leader, or Magneto. But I really wanted to talk about this one because now I'm seeing it pop up all the time, and I kind of wanted to explain why Leech suddenly became a meta card and how this deck works and why you should maybe be playing it. There's not a ton of pool 3 cards in this deck, and a bunch of them are replaceable. The only 2 pool 3 cards that are kind of irreplaceable are going to be Leader and Arrow because you're relying on them so much to kind of disrupt the board on the last turn. Now let's hop into some gameplay and I'll show off exactly what I did on stream. I'll leave my Twitch link in the description below. Trust me, you're going to want to try this deck out and finish up the thing really quick. Technically speaking, I really love that, but I'd throw dots to Gengar on God. For me personally, I suck at Madden. Like, I'm bad at Madden. We're gonna go ahead and snap early. Because we got Scorpion, we're gonna get another copy of Scorpion. We have no other cards to play on turn 4. We can just play Scorpion again. Kind of. It's not like the greatest strategy, but... Or, you know, not get a copy of... Never mind. Okay. Okay, Scorpion is useless now because of that. Oh, I actually completely forgot about Asgard. I think we tied. Damn. So nobody got to draw cards, which is fine. So now the question I have about leader, right? Oh, he leeched me. Interesting. So what's the most power we can kind of stack? Let's see. Unfortunately, it's just straight up Magneto. So this was a card he played after he played Scarlet Witch on turn 3. So that's going to be low power. Kind of almost think he's going to let this one go. Then again, if he just wins the middle, I might be in trouble here. We'll see. Oh, he did play something in the middle, which is not good. Oh, he played Cerebro. Oh, Cerebro's dead though. I think we won. Oh, it's gonna be a tie. Oh no, we won. We won. GG's, let's go. She's pretty much like become like, she always was one of the top cards, but now she's become like kind of like you need it. It's a little different than the Apocalypse one. It's slightly different, Zudlo. Like there's less, it's less expensive. It's 6,000 gold, and it is, you don't get as much credits, but you still get like 8,000 credits. Okay, do we drop 2 Thors? I guess so. He's gonna wave me, so we're clearly gonna lead her here. Do we double leader, or do we just do one? Do we just do Sinister London? He's definitely playing something big, so let's just double. Let's just double him. Oh, we leeched the f out of him because of his own. That doesn't exactly help us, but at the same time, it's kind of awesome. It doesn't help having 2 leeches and a leader all in the same area, but we take those. We take those. Now all we need is Mjolnir to show up, and I think we win. What do we even do here with our guys not working? I guess Arrow? Probably 8 power is going to be really nice. Let's only do it once. I'd Leech. Dude, you know what? I forgot that I had Leech. That was what happened there. I had a complete and utter brain fart and completely forgot about Leech. He's snapping. I don't really believe him. I'm gonna rock with this. Also, Magneto does not have his powers gone, so we're both doing the same exact thing. But mine works. GG's, thanks for snapping. It's not worth it for me because I'm 600 tokens away, and in about a week the cards are going to cycle through, so we're going to have like the options are going to be back up again. So I don't think Mysterio helps me, but it would be nice to use them, I guess. Use Lizard instead. But I was lucky enough to pull Hela from a reserve, and I was lucky enough to get Death in the token shop. That was the last card that I bought from the token shop. Spent my 3K I got from the update and just got 1,000 more saved up. Yeah, so I got 6,000. I was already at 1,000, right? And then I was able, then I bought the Apocalypse bundle. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the Apocalypse bundle, so I got an extra 3,000. Okay, so he electros, which is weird. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and snap here. So I was able to get, I bought Shuri from the shop, Arrow. Actually, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna lose the hub. That's so annoying. Yes! Yes! Let's go! I forgot about Mysterio. I completely forgot about Mysterio. Let's go. No bailing here. So there you go. You've seen the Leech deck in action. And I can't believe that I'm saying this, but Leech is starting to find himself as a meta card. And that's the beautiful part about Marvel Snap and why I love this game so much. Things could change at the drop of a hat. You never know who's going to suddenly become a meta card. It could be one of the worst cards from Pool 1 who suddenly finds himself in the thick of things. All you have to do is see one guy create a really cool deck that counters everything else, and suddenly we got ourselves a brand new meta. And the Leech deck is reasonably easy to put together for a brand new person to Pool 3. That's a big time reason why I wanted to make this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.